The following program is presented by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.
Nova High takes on South Plantation High tonight on School Duel. And welcome to School Duel, where 24 South Florida high schools battle it out. Now tonight's game features Nova High versus South Plantation High in what should be quite a showdown. And to provide an environment as safe as possible, as you can see, we are all wearing masks. Okay, before we begin, let me tell you what these students are playing for. First off, both teams will win beautiful trophies courtesy of our sponsor, EDCO Awards and Specialties. Thank you, EDCO. And for the runner-up tonight, each player from that school will receive $50 from our sponsor, Bright Star Credit Union. Thank you, Bright Star. And last but not least, for our winners, well, each of these students will walk away with free chicken sandwiches for an entire year, courtesy of Chick-fil-A South Florida. Thank you, Chick-fil-A South Florida. We appreciate you. All right, let's get started. Our opening round is called First Strike, and in this round, it's school versus school. Each question is worth 10 points, and any question answered incorrectly gives the other school a chance to steal. All right, schools, you guys ready? All right, let's prepare for the first strike. Here's your first question. Multiple meanings. It can mean an option on your computer or phone, or the plates and silverware at a table. Give this 7-letter word that also means the location in which a story takes place, John.
Setting.
Very good. We are off. All right, Broadway. In 2020, he streamed several of his musicals on YouTube for free, including The Phantom of the Opera. Name this Broadway composer of Cats and Evita. That would be Andrew Lloyd Webber. Volcanoes. Not to be confused with active or extinct volcanoes. What term refers to, Will?
Dormant?
Yes, good job. Entertainers. His Emmy-winning gig as a game show host gave America the phrase, is that your final answer? Yes, Will?
Alex Trebek?
Incorrect. Nova? John?
Steve Harvey?
Incorrect. It's Regis Philbin. Food. This food is typically made from Napa cabbage that is heavily salted and then fermented for at least a week. Name this spicy national dish. Yes, Alan?
Kimchi.
Very good. Apps. What app created by the Chinese firm ByteDance? Will?
TikTok?
Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the What Am I question, brought to you by EDCO Awards and Specialties. Here, our contestants are given a clue about something or someone and then shown a picture that will slowly reveal itself. So, here goes. Most of this structure was built during the Ming Dynasty. About, yes, Will?
The Great Wall of China?
Correct. And here's a little something about the Great Wall of China. It's over 13,000 miles long and is visible from low Earth orbit. All right, opera. In one scene, the cruel Governor Gessler orders the title character to shoot an apple off of his son Jemmy's head. Name this opera whose famous overture was the theme of the TV series The Lone Ranger. That would be William Tell. All right, let's move on to a question about the Caribbean. A recent study showed that hurricane wind speeds near this British overseas territory have doubled in recent decades as the ocean there has warmed. Alan?
U.S. Virgin Islands.
Incorrect. South Plantation. Name this Caribbean island famous for the spooky triangle it is a part of. Will?
Bermuda?
Very good. All right, the Old Testament, this book of the Bible includes the 10 plagues of Egypt, and it also tells of the 10 commandments. Will?
Exodus?
Famous Americans. What former governor of New Jersey and U.S. president won the 1919 Nobel Peace Prize for, yes, Will?
Wilson?
Very good. All right, chess. To perform this maneuver, you must not be in check or have previously moved your rook or your king. Name this chess move. Yes, Jaden?
Castle.
Very good. And that horn means the End of the first strike round. We have South Plantation leading. They have 60 points. Nova has 30 points, but don't go anywhere because we'll be right back with more School Duel after these messages.
Junior Achievement provides a curriculum where students can build and prepare how to be accomplished, successful adults.
It's a budgeting, financial literacy, personal finance program that we're doing with the school system.
They're going to play out life scenarios, really learning how to live out a lifestyle within their means and budget.
The kids learn it and they bring it back home, and it really helps the entire family. And it begins to start impacting schools, and it'll impact our nation.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, the first round of action ended with South Plantation leading. They have 60 points. Nova has 30 points. Now, before we begin the second round, let's take a minute to meet this week's competitors from each school. Let's start with the Nova Titans. Welcome. We'll start with John, who's a senior. So the question of the day is there a particular career field you're looking to going into later?
Yeah, I actually want to become an actor.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. Alan, right next to you is a junior. Same question.
Yeah, maybe something STEM related.
All right. And we have the captain of Nova's team. Jaden, you're a junior.
I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I want to get into finance.
Oh, that's a good field. All right. Big round of applause for Nova. And now let's meet the South Plantation Paladins, starting with Austin, who's a junior. Austin, same question to you. Is there a career choice or field you'd like to go into?
I'd like to go into film production.
All right, that's awesome. Next to you, we have Lindsay, who's a junior. Same question for you, Lindsay.
I want to go into veterinary science.
Nice. And the captain of South Plantation's team is Will. You're a senior. What are you going to be doing later on in life?
Hopefully mechanical engineering.
Okay, big round of applause for South Plantation and, of course, both schools. And now that we know everyone, let's move on to round two, the Joust, which is presented by Public Supermarkets. Here, a player from each school competes head-to-head with a toss-up question. The winner gets 3 bonus questions for their school, and all questions are worth 10 points. All right, schools, it is time to joust. Now, normally we'd have the players come to the joust desk to compete, but this year players will stay at their podiums. Our first players competing are our captains, Jaden and Will. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. Convert 13 over 20 to a percentage. Yes, Jaden?
65%.
Very good. All right, Nova, here we go. The following bonus questions all deal with mental math. Bonus question number 1. Rounding to the nearest percent. Convert 2/3 to a percentage. Jaden?
67%.
Excellent. Bonus question number 2. What is 1/3 times 1/2? Yes, Jaden?
1/6.
Okay, and bonus question number 3. Convert 125% to an improper fraction in lowest terms. Jaden?
6/5.
Nope, that'll be 5/4. All right, my next two, Alan and Lindsay. Here's your toss-up question worth 10 points. In a short story by Hans Christian Andersen, what title bird finally figures out that he is really a swan? Yes, Lindsay?
Duck.
All right, South Plantation. The following bonus questions all deal with works by Hans Christian Andersen. Here we go, South Plantation. Bonus question number 1. Its title character wants legs like a human and gets them, Will?
The Little Mermaid.
Yes, very good. Bonus question number 2. A small child blurts out this title character has no clothes. Will?
The Emperor.
Yes, very good. Bonus question number 3. In this Andersen story, a woman proves that she is royalty because she can feel a small piece of produce through many mattresses. Yes, Lindsay?
The Princess and the Pea.
Excellent, good job. All right, my last 2 are John and Austin. Here's your toss-up question, and it's worth 10 points. Gentlemen, get ready to spell. A person who is a good public speaker is considered articulate. Spell articulate. John.
ARTICULATE.
Correct, good job. Okay, Nova, the following bonus questions all deal with spelling other adjectives. Bonus question number 1. Meaning playful or erratic, spell the word whimsical. Alan.
WHIMSCAL.
Very close. WHIMSICAL. Bonus question number 2. Meaning excessive or self-indulgent, spell the word decadent. Jaden.
DECATIVE.
Incorrect. It's DECADENT. And here's your third bonus question. Meaning causing serious impairment, spell the word debilitating. Alan.
DEBILITATING.
Very good. All right, good job. And that buzzer means the end to the joust. We have South Plantation leading. They have 100 points. Nova not too far. They have 80 points. But we'll be right back with more School Duel just after these messages.
It must be fate that his cap and gown are the same color he wore for his kindergarten graduation. It's the same rascally smile, that hasn't changed. But he stands there, so sure, so ready to take on the world. He has arrived. It's hard not to resist and push against the door that's closing, but you give in a little, because the future is wide open. From each little moment to every major milestone, Publix, proud supporter of education.
There are these kids and they're doing this weird thing with their hands and...
Well, it's not up to you. I already made my decision.
But don't just go through the motions. Embrace them. Take it all in. Breathe, focus, then go.
You know, we've been raised to be leaders and be responsible and don't be a follower. And that's exactly what we're doing right now.
Coming up on Broward Teen News.
What's Broward High School?
We're here at Cooper City High School.
We're at Stoneman Douglas High School.
Cypress Bay edition of Broward Teen News.
Broward Teen News starts now.
BTN is South Florida's only teen-produced news program, produced by a different Broward High School every month. Broward Teen News, South Florida's student-produced news show by teens for teens.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
Welcome back to School Duel, where local high schools match wits. Today's game has Nova High competing against South Plantation High School. Currently, South Plantation is leading. They have 100 points, and Nova has 80 points. It is now time for the rapid action round. During this round, each school receives an identical category of questions to answer quickly by themselves. And since Nova is trailing, they get to go first, while South Plantation waits outside the studio for their turn with the same questions. Today's category starts with L, as in Lisa. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter L, as in Lisa. Each question is worth 10 points, and remember, you must answer these quickly or the judge will move you on. So Nova, here comes rapid action. Cue music and let's begin. The three phases of matter are solid, gas, and this. Jaden?
Liquid.
The horizontal lines on a map. Jaden?
Latitude.
South American pack animal with very soft wool. Alan?
Llama.
A dishonest person whose pants might be on fire. John?
Liar.
Spanish word for pencil. John?
Lapis.
Field sport descended from a Native American game called Bagataway. John?
Lacrosse.
Cell organelle that breaks down waste. Alan?
Lipid.
Shakespeare title character with daughters Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia. British ocean liner sunk by a German U-boat in 1915. Alan?
Lusitania.
This house fought the Yorks in the Wars of the Roses. All right, Nova, we got through all of your questions. Very good job. So let's hear it for Nova High. And now with a little TV magic, let's bring in South Plantation High. And welcome back, South Plantation. Now it's your turn with the same questions. Today's category starts with L, as in Lisa. In this category, the answer contains a word that starts with the letter L, as in Lisa, and each question is worth 10 points. Now remember, you must answer these quickly or the judge is going to move you on. So let's cue music and begin, South Plantation. The three phases of matter are solid, gas, and this. Will?
Liquid.
The horizontal lines on a map. Will?
Latitude.
South American pack animal with very soft wool. Austin?
Llama.
A dishonest person whose pants might be on fire. Lindsay?
Liar.
Spanish word for pencil. Will?
Lapis.
Field sport descended from a Native American game called Bagataway. Will?
Lacrosse.
Cell organelle that breaks down waste.
Liposome.
Shakespeare title character with daughters Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia. British ocean liner sunk by a German U-boat in 1915. Will?
Lusitania.
This house fought the Yorks in the Wars of the Roses. All right, good job, South Plantation. And that means the end of the rapid action round. There were only 2 questions that both teams missed, so we'll start with Shakespeare title character with daughters Goneril, Regan, and Cordelia. That is King Lear. Also, this house fought the Yorks in the Wars of Roses. That's the Lancasters. All right, our current scores, South Plantation, 180 points, Nova, 150 points. Let's take a short break, and then we'll be back for the final showdown to see which school wins this School Duel game.
Junior Achievement provides a curriculum where students can build and prepare how to be accomplished, successful adults.
It's a budgeting, financial literacy, personal finance program that we're doing with the school system.
They're going to play out life scenarios, really learning how to live out a lifestyle within their means and budget.
The kids learn it and they bring it back home, and it really helps the entire family. And it begins to start impacting schools, and it'll impact our nation.
BECON-TV would like to thank the following sponsors for making School Duel possible.
School Duel, we've got a good game going as South Plantation is holding on to their lead over Nova. Our current scores 180 to 150. It's now time for the final showdown, and this is the last round. The schools will go against each other again with toss-up questions, but this time the questions are now worth 20 points each. Now, just a reminder, if a question is answered incorrectly, the other school can steal. And this is for the win. It is time for the final showdown. Our first question deals with the body. Which system of your body includes the spinal cord and brain? Jaden.
Nervous system.
Letters. What letter of the alphabet is also the naming of a programming language that comes in versions called, Will?
C.
Art. Give the art term for a painting of a nature scene with few or no people in it, usually done on a canvas. Yes, Will?
Landscape.
Spelling states. How many S's are in the state name Mississippi? Jaden.
4.
Authors. What author worked with his editor, Maxwell Perkins, to develop the novels The Sun Also Rises and A Farewell to Arms? That would be Ernest Hemingway. Sequels. This recent sequel to a 1996 film features LeBron James instead of Michael Jordan. John?
Space Jams.
Geometry. In geometry, which quadrilateral has 2 parallel sides and 2 sides that are not parallel? Lindsay?
Trapezoid.
Mythology. Name the Greek goddess of love, whom the Romans called, Will?
Aphrodite.
Fast capitals. What is the capital of the Czech Republic? Will?
Prague.
U.S. states. Which state was an independent republic before joining the United States? Lindsay?
Texas.
Companies. What food company shares its name with the Spanish painter known for 3rd of May, 1808, and the Black Paintings? Will?
Dali.
Incorrect. Nova? Incorrect. It's Goya. Drugs. Fungi are used to produce what class of drugs? That includes, Alan?
Penicillin.
Incorrect. South Plantation, I'll finish the question if you'd like. Fungi are used to produce what class of drugs? That includes penicillin. As their name suggests, they are fatal to bacteria. Lindsay?
Antibiotics.
Units of measure. What unit of volume is equivalent to 231 cubic inches, 3.8 liters, or 16 cups? Will?
1 gallon.
Literature. What novel, subtitled An Invention, is about a device that can take mankind into the future and was published in 1895 by H.G. Wells? Will?
The Time Machine.
Bodies of water. The only thing flowing into it is the Jordan River. Identify this body of water. Yes, Will?
The Dead Sea.
Baseball. In baseball, what infielder is positioned between the second baseman and the third baseman? Will?
Shortstop.
Amendments. What amendment to the U.S. Constitution protects people from being forced to incriminate themselves? Will?
5th Amendment.
Novels. Which Charles Dickens novel set during the French Revolution begins, "It was the best of times, it was the worst of times"? Lindsay?
Gone with the Wind.
Incorrect. Nova? Incorrect. It's A Tale of Two Cities. Languages. Give the meaning of the Greek root mono, as in the English, Will?
1.
Sleep science. Most dreaming occurs in what stage of sleep? Will?
REM sleep.
Pandemics. The flu pandemic that began in 1918 was named for this European country. Yes, Austin?
Spain.
Literary terms. Give the literary term for repetition of an initial sound. Yes, John?
Alliteration.
3 letters. Oh, that sound brings an end to this School Duel game as South Plantation held on to its lead throughout the show. They are going to end with a score of 480, but Nova's ending with a score of 230 points. Congratulations, South Plantation. You each have won Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches for an entire year, courtesy of Chick-fil-A South Florida. So congratulations. Of course, course, great job to everyone today. So let's hear it for both schools. And at this time, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making School Duel possible and all of you at home for watching. Don't forget to check out our website at schoolduel.tv, where you can find out more about the schools involved and watch past shows. And please remember to use hashtag School Duel to contact us through social media. Most importantly, make sure that you tune in next week to School Duel Thursday at 8 p.m. as Coral Reef High takes on Coral Springs Charter High in what should be another great game. Goodbye, everyone.
School Duel was brought to you by Chick-fil-A South Florida and Bright Star Credit Union.